There's a side of gospel music and ministry we don't often talk about. A side behind the stage lights, beyond the melodies, and deeper than the pulpit smiles. It's the human side, and more often than not, it's scandalous. Before we go in, this video isn't to judge or condemn, but to shine a light on the complexity of faith, failure, and forgiveness. Let's talk about 8 gospel figures whose infidelities shock fans. Number 8 will shock you. Number 1, Carl Lentz. You probably know Carl Lentz as the trendy, tattooed pastor of Hillsong NYC, Justin Bieber's former spiritual advisor. In 2020, that iconic image cracked when he confessed to cheating on his wife, Laura. What followed was a media storm. He was fired from Hillsong. His marriage almost collapsed. But beneath the headlines was a raw journey, one of counseling, confession, and rebuilding trust. Carl and Laura are still together today, walking a path of healing, one step at a time. Number 2, Tye Tribbett. Tye Tribbett had the voice of revival, electrifying stages with passion and praise. Fans were stunned when he admitted to having an affair with a member of his choir in 2010. What made it even more complex was that his wife later admitted she had also cheated. It was heartbreak on both ends. Still, instead of giving up, the Tribbetts chose therapy, prayer, and reconciliation. Today, they speak openly about their journey, showing that grace can coexist with the grit of marital recovery. Number 3, Steven Lawson. Steven Lawson was a respected theologian, a teacher of teachers. So, when he quietly stepped down from several ministry roles in 2024, confusion filled the air. Later, Lawson admitted to a 5-year affair with a much younger woman, an admission that stunned the conservative circles he was part of. The silence had been loud, but the truth hit louder. While Lawson expressed remorse, his story is still unfolding, with many watching to see what redemption might look like for him. Number 4, Michael English. In 1994, Michael English swept the Dove Awards. He was the golden boy of gospel, until the very next day. News broke that he was involved in an affair with another gospel artist, both married at the time. The backlash was swift. Michael lost his record deal and faded into the background. Years later, he made a comeback. Older, wiser, and open about his mistakes, Michael shared his story, not to excuse his choices, but to warn others about the price of compromise. 5. Bob Coy. Bob Coy built one of Florida's largest churches, Calvary Chapel, Fort Lauderdale. But in 2014, his empire came crashing down. He resigned after admitting to multiple affairs and a long-standing battle with pornography. The church community was devastated, and Coy virtually disappeared from the public eye. His story is a haunting reminder. No one, no matter how large their platform, is invincible. Number 6, Sandi Patty. With her powerful vocals and charming smile, Sandi Patty was gospel royalty. In the early 90s, she was caught in an affair with her backup singer, Don Peslis, who was also married. The revelation shook the Christian music world. Eventually, Sandi and Don married, and while she lost many fans during the scandal, she later rebuilt her career, becoming a voice of transparency and second chances. Number 7, Ted Haggard. As president of the National Association of Evangelicals, he influenced millions. But in 2006, he was caught in a scandal involving a male escort and drugs. He initially denied it, then admitted it all. His fall was broadcast across every news channel. Years later, Ted re-entered ministry in a smaller church setting. But the legacy of that scandal still hangs in the air. His story serves as both a warning and a puzzle about redemption in public life. Number 8, Sammy Okposo. Last on this list, Nigerian gospel star Sammy Okposo had a loyal fan base and a reputation for soul-stirring worship. In early 2022, everything shifted. Sammy released a public apology after a woman in the U.S. accused him of fathering her child outside of marriage. The internet went wild. In a bold move, he suspended all his gospel ministry activities, choosing to focus on his family and spiritual restoration. Though the affair deeply rocked his image, His honesty gained him respect in some circles. Sadly, Sammy passed away in late 2022, but his story still echoes, raw, real, and unresolved. So what do we take from all this? That faith leaders are still human? Yes. That platforms don't equal perfection? Definitely. But maybe more than that, these stories remind us that grace isn't cheap and healing isn't instant. As the church, as fans, as followers, let's learn to hold truth and compassion in the same hand. Accountability and mercy, justice and love. What do you think about forgiveness in ministry? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.